Welcome back. My name is Moshe Levis. And today I'm going to start myself a new challenge. The challenge is going to be shipping as many web apps and apps as possible until the end of the year. That means I'm going to have to ship at least one app, a web app, every single day. And the way it's going to work is I'm pretty much going to make kind of short maybe video about the app that I built, what the idea about the app, what it's for, how I came up with it maybe. And one of the goals for this challenge is to get as many users as possible to as many apps as possible without marketing, to be honest. I'm just going to make an app, ship it, make a video about it, tell you what it is, what it's for, why I made it, and all that. And almost that's it. The most I might do is post on X, which I do almost every day, which doesn't really do anything, to be honest. But I'm gonna post on X, just a regular post with that video as well as YouTube, and maybe write an X article about it. And that's where it's going to end. I'm just gonna make my apps, ship them out, and see what happens. And the reason I do that is because I just can't seem to focus no matter what. Some people say you have to focus. Some people say you have to throw spaghetti on the wall. You know, I tried actually both. I tried to focus. It didn't fucking work. I focus on something and then I just have some new idea and I just can't let it go and I have to act on it and it just not good. So this is raw, by the way. I'm not going to edit it. So if I have any mistakes, well, you know, it's here. And okay, and with that said, let's start with the first web app that I'm choosing to show you today, which I already made and published. I didn't give it a domain yet. Some of my apps already have domains, some don't. Maybe I will give them domains, maybe I won't. We'll see how it goes. So the first one, first of all, before I start, I'm gonna tell you that, you know, it's not a sponsorship, obviously, and I'm not sponsored. I have like no views here. But almost every app I make, I do it with Replit.com. And I guess I'll put a link below if you want to use it yourself with an affiliate link, which will just give me more credits to create more apps, which is I think it's my passion. I don't know. I love photography, but I also like creating apps. Strange. Okay, anyway, so the first one is going to be let me close this one. All right, so let's open the first one, Replit, and it's going to be something that was and is supposed to help me journaling better. And when I say journaling better, I don't mean to write better, which with time it probably will help me write better. But the thing is that I love journaling, meaning I love the idea of journaling. I like writing in notebooks. I have like 1 billion notebooks. That's something I made. I just love notebooks. and I love pens. That's my first ever Mont Blanc ever post ever. And but for some reason I can't seem to sit down at the end of the day and write what I've been through, during the day, throughout the day. And I don't know why. I just don't have time. I don't have the desire. I whatever excuse I have, take it. So I created something that actually helped me write every single day. I do it during the day. I do it at the end of the day, in the morning, pretty much all day. And why it helps me? It helps me because aside from writing and creating and photography, I like making movies, films, video clips, video ads, everything that has to do with videos. As you can see, I'm trying this YouTube thing for a gazillion years now. If it doesn't work, I still try. But that got me thinking, and most people have a boring day. Sorry, maybe your day is not boring. I'm not here to judge you, but my days are kind of boring routines. You wake up, you go to work, you work at work, obviously, you come back, you drive, blah 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 blah. Nothing special happens most days. So that's probably also one of the reasons I'm not writing, and maybe other people don't write, because we don't have what to write about. Okay, yeah, I woke up, it's boring, blah blah blah. What I created is a web app that lets you write whatever it is, however boring it is, and then it automatically cinematizes it. Meaning you can write in segments, you can write the whole day up front, and then it's going to take your text and make it more interesting according to what you choose. But let me show you. I talk too much. It is called Cinematic Journal for now, and let's go to it. cinematicjournal.replit.app. Okay, and as you can see, you immediately have an example of what it does. It takes your boring written input and turns it into an interesting cinematic kind of input. So let me just show you how it works. Let's sign in. And there we have it. This is the first screen that you're going to see, because you need to tell it who you are and what you're looking for. Okay, so your name, well, obviously Moshe Levis. It takes whatever information it can, the minimal information from your Google, because you sign in with Google, or if you sign in with an email, it will be different. Age 40, yeah, I know 40. Gender male. Story genre, I can pick a genre that I want my diary to be in. So in my actual account I chose action comedy, but let's try, I don't know, mystery. And then brief bio, I'm just a guy living in California, shipping as many apps as possible. Okay, great. Begin your journey. then it takes you into the web app. So first of all, for whatever reason, I guess I didn't notice it, I have to fix a couple annoying things, which are these scroll bars, right? Nobody likes to see those ugly scroll bars. So I'll fix that after. So what you see here is the main stage of where the story gonna be converted. Then you have the input where you write whatever you want. And then you have a sidebar that shows you everything you ever written. It's gonna come in two forms: the journal that is converted, and then the raw notes, which are everything you pretty much write in here. Okay, let's just take it for a spin. This morning I woke up at 7 a.m. and had some breakfast after washing my face, and that happened, and you can choose when it happened, which is a feature I added yesterday, because up until yesterday, whenever I wrote something, it didn't know how to convert the story in the proper timeline. Because if I wrote something in the morning and then I wrote something in the evening, but it happened in the morning, it really didn't know that. So I needed to add some feature to tell it when things happened. So this happened earlier this morning. Great. And I have to fix that too. See? Good thing. All right. And then I just press this button to send it out, or whenever I type, I can just press enter, and then it's going to start converting. And I don't have to wait. I can just keep writing, okay, while it's converting. At work, I had a few projects to finish and I did not make it. That happened around midday. Sure. As you can see, it already converted my story. Now what it's going to do, every time you write something, it's going to take the entire story, all your notes, and then rewrite the story from scratch. Okay, so don't get hung up onto whatever it first writes. Don't even look at it. And then you can see that it converted our boring inputs into this beautiful cinematic story. The first silver of California sunlight cuts a precise line across my bedroom floor, a signal more reliable than any alarm. Woke up at 7 a.m. 7 o'clock, blah, 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 blah. And this makes it just more fun. You can write whatever you want, and it will spit out a much better version of it. Just fun. And then, so if you want to see and edit your notes, you can do that too. You just go to raw notes, and this is where you'll see all the raw notes for that specific day. Okay, so let's say to go to raw notes, and let's just say I want to edit this part because maybe it's not good enough for me. Maybe something else happened that I forgot. At work I had a few projects to finish and I did not make it because my boss decided that he wanted us to fly to Kansas, which is not a really boring day, but anyway, save, and then it's going to work on changing everything. There you go. The first hint of a California light pale. You see, this is a different story now. The hum of desert, blah, 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 blah. Moshe, pack bags. We're going to Kansas. Okay, Toto. Okay, so now after you did that, let's say you wrote in previous days, or you want to write something about a previous day, you can just go to the calendar and select, let's say, yesterday. And then I can write yesterday's story. Okay? I don't remember everything that happened today, but one thing is for sure. I had an awesome experience going to the LA Zoo. I don't know. And then enter. There you go. And then if you want, you can go here into your profiles and you can change things up. Okay, so let's look at everything as an action comedy. Save the changes. There we go. Done. My morning, a blur. Action comedy just on the LA Zoo. Not bad. You can add tags if you want. LA Zoo, Saturday. And that will help you search for anything that you wrote. Saturday. Okay? If I just spelled out Saturday properly, it will find it. Pretty cool. I like it, and it helps me write. What else you can do here? It's pretty much it. If you have any other use cases, I thought about a few for like product descriptions and stuff like that, but you do whatever you want with it. And that's it. After, almost forgot the most important thing. Once you're done with, let's say, a bunch of days, what you can do, or a year or a month or a decade, whatever, you can come here to compile everything together. And then it will ask you what you want to compile, and it's going to create a whole cinematic story for you. So I want everything because, well, I only have 2 days there, and I want it, the cinematic stories I want, and let's compile the memoir. And there you have it. You can export it as a TXT, MD, and PDF. Let's do TXT so we can maybe edit it if we want. Open it, and there we go. This is the whole story, and we can obviously edit everything. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. My first app sharing with you. And until the next app, I see you soon.